I want to talk about the new Evil Dead game. Welcome to the Mikey on VHS show, where there is no consistency between videos, and if we find a formula we like, we get rid of it. A little over a week ago, back at the Game Awards, a trailer for a brand new Evil Dead game was revealed. And I'm only just talking about it now because I'm lazy. I am a big fan of the Evil Dead series. I mean, I'm not wearing pants and I don't care who knows it. The original film, I'm not even comfortable calling a cult classic anymore, as it's gotten so popular and so widely beloved. And to this day, I think it's the best single thing any aspiring filmmaker could ever watch. The sequel is a hilarious, endlessly entertaining splatterfest, and the third film, Army of Darkness, is my favorite film of all time. The show's rad too. The series even had a damn good reboot, which is rare for any franchise. Suffice it to say, Evil Dead can do no wrong. The series, however, has had a complicated relationship with video games. There was one back on the Commodore 64, back when the original film was released, there was a PS1 Resident Evil style clone, and then a couple games the next generation, adopting the hack and slash formula. That's not even counting all the mobile games or the add-on DLC for other games, and while I love pretty much all of them, I don't think it's unfair to say that there's never really been a game that's captured the true Evil Dead spirit. Me personally, I've always wanted a nice third-person shooter, hack-and-slash type game, utilizing characters and locations of the previous incarnations in a fun, arcade-style romp, which is exactly what this new game looks like. I'm not gonna lie, watching the trailer made me jump up and down and scream in joy. It knows how to pull you in too, with shots of the classic Delta, the mounted deer head from the iconic laughing scene. Just in the first few shots, it nails that Evil Dead look and feel perfectly. The audio narration we hear is actually taken from the beginning of Army of Darkness, which I reacted calmly to. And the first character we see is Kelly from Ash vs. Evil Dead. My mind started reeling. Are we getting a continuation of... Then we see King Arthur. What? Alright, well, it can't possibly get any wilder than Scotty! And then, of course, El Jefe himself. Ash Williams, baby. The young hot twink version of Ash from Evil Dead 2, it looks like. Oh my god. After a sick title card, we get our first glimpse at gameplay, and it looks groovy. Okay, you got me. This looks amazing! This is every fan's dream! Right? I was actually shocked to find out that this trailer came as a bit of a polarizing one. And that's for one single word. Multiplayer. Is multiplayer one word? Google doesn't know. The game is being developed by Boss Team Games and Saber Interactive, the latter being the developer of the recent World War Z game, and they look mighty similar. They both appear to take cues from Left 4 Dead, the long-standing champion of online co-op and PvP, pitting 4 survivors against the hordes of the undead, or in this case, Deadites. As the official press release says, work together as a team of 4 survivors, exploring, looting, crafting, managing your fear, and finding key artifacts to seal the breach between worlds. Or take control of the powerful Kandarian demon to hunt Ash and his friends while possessing Deadites, the environment, and even the survivors themselves as you seek to swallow their souls. Battle across memorable locations, including the infamous cabin in the woods, brought to life with tons of terrifying visuals and all-new dialogue from Bruce Campbell. Discover more than 25 weapons, including Ash's gauntlet, boomstick, and chainsaw, and advance in a variety of skill trees to grow stronger and survive in this fun co-op and PvP experience. Co-op and PvP. This came as a disappointment to a lot of people, because many fans were hoping for a new, single-player, story-driven experience. There's been noticeable fatigue every time a new online game is announced, and it doesn't help that this new Evil Dead game was one of many announced at the Game Awards. Now, do I get this response? Absolutely. Do I agree with it? Not really. While, yes, it seems like every game these days is a multiplayer online co-op experience, Evil Dead hasn't really had that. Every title in the past has been a single-player experience. I, for one, am excited to have a new kind of game come along. Now, don't get me wrong, I want a single-player option. The Friday the 13th game, which many people are drawing similarities to already, had a single-player option, albeit challenge and score-based. I want this new game to at least have something similar, or at least a mode where you can play with bots. So yes, while I agree there should be some type of single-player option, I'm not bummed about the multiplayer. Before this announcement, the only semblance of an online Evil Dead game you could get is buying the Ash Williams DLC for Dead by Daylight. And while that DLC rules, it's not the same as gearing up with your boomstick and chainsaw and slaying some Deadites at the cabin with friends. I have Hail to the King, I have a Fistful of Boomstick, I have regeneration if I want to play a single-player Evil Dead game. And you could easily call me a simp for the Evil Dead franchise, as I'll eat up anything they give me. Which is true, I don't really have a rebuttal to that. All I know is I'm excited for some Left 4 Dead style action. I'm excited to play as some of my favorite characters from all across the franchise. Pablo better be in there, you sons of... The gameplay looks fun and engaging. I'm excited to drive the Delta around and run Deadites over. I'm excited that Bruce Campbell is coming back to the character, and I cannot wait to hear his sweet, sultry voice in-game. And I really hope that Dana DeLorenzo, Marcus Gilbert, and Richard DeManicore all reprise their roles as well. I'm excited to fight in the cabin and what looks to be like a nearby town neighborhood area. Maybe even Elk Grove from Ash vs. Evil Dead. That would be sick. Oh, and since King Arthur is in it, imagine fighting in his castle from Army of Darkness. Or S-Mart? Oh, the possibilities are endless. I'm excited that the enemy is playable. And I'm excited at how it's worded that you can take control of the powerful Kandarian demon to hunt Ash and his friends while possessing Deadites. The environment, which is so on brand for the series, and we've even seen it in previous games. Or even the survivors themselves as you seek to swallow their souls. That sounds awesome. I don't think I've heard of anything like that in any other online game. It's unique to the series, which is why I'm excited for this game. It doesn't look like just another generic third-person shooter. It looks unique to the Evil Dead franchise. And that is all I could ask for. That and being able to play as Pablo in-game. You hear me, developers? I want to play as Pablo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Let me know what you think of the upcoming game. If you completely disagree with me and hate that it's multiplayer, leave a comment telling me how dumb I am. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.